to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this video is number 2 in a little mini series that I'm doing just to show you how I camouflage my hair with the different textures that it has in it or patterns, and also with me having different lengths. So let me just show you my hair before I get into styling it. It's damp. I just shampooed it. Well, I just finished rinsing the deep conditioner out. So you can see, might be able to see already, the different lengths. Let me point it out to you. Okay, so, forgot I had a clip in here. Silver clip. All right, but so here's my hair, say on the side of my ear and the part of the area in the back. But see, it comes about down here. And then the hair at the crown stops right here. So you can see the difference in the lengths. And it's like that all the way around. So the top and crown and the middle sections, I probably have like maybe 3 different sets of layers. And it's like that all the way around, all 360 of my hair. Let me turn around. So I don't know if you can see it too good, but the top part is significantly shorter than my nape area. So here's my nape. Here's where the back stops. And coming from the crown, it stops here. So several inches in variation. And not only that, but the texture of my hair. In the back, it's really fine and it's just nice and wavy and curly. The crown is very much different. Now because my hair is damp right now, you can't see it so much, but if I sat here a few more minutes as my hair would begin to air dry, to start air drying, you would notice this section, all of this, would get really fuzzy and draw up and get a lot shorter. See, look at this. But all of this down here is relatively staying a little bit more moisturized and elongated. It's not shrinking up like this part does. So my purpose again in this little mini series is just showing you some hairstyles that I frequently do to make my hair look a bit more uniform in texture and somewhat in length. So I am doing a roller set with sponge rollers, and I don't do this on wet hair. This will be on my dry hair. So what I'm going to do is blow dry my hair off camera and then come back and start putting in some of those sponge rollers. All right, so I am back. My hair is blown out. And yeah, here it is. So as you can see, I like that. I can tell I got a trim like recently because it's just, it has that shape to it. It's as even as it can be all the way around with the layers and all of that. But yeah, so here it is, and you can really see it. So this is shorter than this. Very, very evident, but I've shown you that before. So here we go. And my hair is not bone straight. I was not blow drying it to get it bone straight. I blowed it dry just enough to get it dry. So this is a much less intense blow dry. I didn't use as much heat. That's what I'm trying to say. Just use my blow dryer and a wide tooth comb, and this is what the result of that is. So here is my hair. And it's hot, so I'm going to get started with the putting in my rollers. So I'm not using any type of styler per se, but two products I am using are from Uncle Funky's Daughter, and they're from the Maximum Thermal Protection collection. So when you hear that, you may think, oh, it's for, only for heat styling, but it's not. The two products I am using, this is the 3-in-1 Shine Booster, and of course it does add so much shine when I wear my hair flat iron, because I do use it when I heat style. But this is the 3-in-1 Shine Booster. It's infused with 11 essential oils for unending shine, and it's for all hair textures. And of course, I have all the textures. I have some of the textures. So I'll be putting this on my hair just throughout from root to tip, just to give it some shine, because I don't have any other product in my hair. And for my ends, this is a split end serum. It's infused with silk, bamboo, and quinoa to prevent heat damage. And it's for all hair textures as well. So I will be using this just on my ends, and the 3-in-1 Shine Booster along, all over the rest of my hair to give it some shine. Now, I told you I was doing a sponge roller set, and here they are. And I have 5 packs of these rollers. So these are my favorite ones. These are the Silky Satin rollers, and there are 8 of these in a pack. Let's see, let me open it up so you can see. If you are not familiar with these, this is what they look like. Just a, your basic sponge roller in the color black right there. But then they have this nice silky satin, like a wrapper or liner, over it. So this is like a big notch up from the sponge rollers from yesteryear. Those sponge rollers would just take all of the moisture out of your hair. These don't, because that satin helps keep some of that moisture in there. It won't put moisture in, but it locks in or keeps in any moisture that you already have in your hair. I love sponge rollers because they are soft to sleep in, number one. And then you've got curls those curls are pretty much locked in with sponge rollers for a few days. Now I am partial to a side part, but I'm going to switch it up. I think I'll just go ahead and do a middle part this time. And another thing about using sponge rollers, the curls should be nice and full. So if I end up not liking this middle part, I should be able to just kind of flip it over and make a side part wherever I want to. So I'll go ahead and get started with putting my rollers in. I won't be showing my, my full head. I won't show putting in all of the rollers, but I will show you a few, because that can get a little boring. The parting does not have to be perfect, because you're gonna have so many bouncy curls that, you just have a world of curls, and hopefully your parts will be covered up. And what I do, because I have fine hair, I just get my fingertips anyway and kind of massage out any parts, if parts happen to show. So don't be worried about how neat your parts are, or if you got your part right, because it shouldn't even really matter. Okay, so I have my hair sectioned off, and I'll go ahead and start with the 3-in-1 Shine Booster. So it's almost like a kind of like a serum, and I hope I didn't use too much. Also, what I didn't show you is that I greased. Oh, it smells so good. I greased my scalp because my hair, it had been 2 weeks before since my last shampoo, and my scalp was practically on fire because I had been scratching. It was itching so much. I had sweated in it, scratch, and I had a lot of flakes, and it was dry. My hair was dry, and my scalp was dry too. So I just greased it. And that really cuts down the itching and the dryness for me. All right, okay, so that's that. And now for a little bit of the split end serum, and then I'll put in a few rollers. And this is more like a little, almost like a lotion. It smells good too. Okay, so just putting this on the end. And I'll start with these rollers. All right, I'm back. I have all of my rollers in. Here they go. And I used 4 full packs. And I think there's one little roller right here. It's this one. It has a tiny, tiny little bit of hair on it because I left it out by mistake. I didn't grab it in with the rollers in this section. But I used 4 full packs of rollers, and I am a little bit nervous because this is the size roller that I normally use versus what I used on this roller set. So that's a pretty big difference. So there's a possibility my curls may come out really, really tight. And if they do, I'll work with it. I'll tell you also, when I got to the crown of my head, because that section of hair is just so different, it was so dry. It was desert dry, and the 3-in-1 shine booster was not touching it. I put it on there. I put one application on. I put some more pumps on it, and even some more pumps. So a total of like 3 different applications on my crown section. My hair was not hearing it. It was not hearing it. And I was trying to think of what else I could put on it to give it some moisture. And I looked at my stylers that I have in my collection. Any of the stylers, all of my stylers that I have, they are for curly hair, like my curly hair styles, like a twist out or braid out. I've done just one braid out, but it's for that type of hairstyle, not for a dry set. And I was afraid that if I put some kind of styler on it, like a twisting cream or a one of the gels that I have, a glistening gel, I was afraid that if I used something like that, it would make my hair revert. I just put the wrong type of, it would make it do what I did not want it to do. So I use grease. I have some Blue Magic grease. It's like the white one. It's, I think, coconut or something. So I put some of that on the crown. and we'll see how that works out. But I am going to go to bed because with this, since I did a dry roller set, I am not sitting up under the dryer. I don't sit up under the dryer for dry sets. I just kind of let them, if it's daytime, I wear the rollers throughout the day. And if it's night, I sleep in them. So I'm going to sleep on these rollers. And again, they are so soft. If you've never tried sponge rollers, give them a try. You should be pleasantly surprised at how comfortable they are to sleep in. And I will take these out tomorrow and see if we have some super tight curls or if it comes out okay. We shall see. All right, it's the moment of truth. I'm going to take these rollers out and see what we got. And like I said, I'm a little scared they may come out really, really tight. But let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Not too tight. And also too, I kind of mix up the way that I put my rollers in. I don't stay in the same direction with every roller. I mix it up a little bit just to make the curls, I don't know, I like for my curls to just be kind of, not wild, but you know, just kind of, I don't know, maybe wild is the perfect word. Let's get these out. My hair is very soft, and I know that's because of the 3-in-1 Shine Booster. And I'm so glad I put that on there, because had I not used anything, it might be really super dry because I didn't use any type of leave-in or anything. All right, here's the last roller. I think it's the last one. Okay. I like the curls. I like the curls a lot. And I'm okay with the middle part so far too. Yeah, I like this a lot. So this is my dry sponge roller set, and I'm going to separate my hair just a little bit, maybe not all of the curls, but some of them. And I had a good night's sleep, like I mentioned, because the sponge rollers are so soft. You really, you know, unless you put them in too tight, unless you secure them to your scalp or the base of, you know, if you secure them too tight, then yeah, you'll be pulling your hair, so that may be uncomfortable. But otherwise, you should sleep good. I like it. I don't know what the back looks like. I can't see the back, so I'm not sure what it's looking like back there, but I'm going to just separate a little and turn around so you can see, and then I'll go look in a mirror actually to see what I need to do. I'm loving it. I really am. Sponge rollers are just so amazing. I love these. I love sponge rollers, and yeah, they do me right. My hair is so soft, so soft. Let me go take a look in the mirror and make sure so I can see what I'm working with here. All right, this is it. This is my dry roller set. This is another style that you can do to camouflage different lengths and hair textures in your hair if you have them. That's my situation, and I'm just not ready to cut my hair all one length yet. So in the meantime, I'm working with what I have and just trying to find styles that complement my hair and make it look more uniform. You cannot go wrong with the world of curls. I love it so much. My hair is super soft, so there's no hold on these curls at all. So I don't expect to get that much wear out of them. However, the only heat that I used was with a blow dryer, and I used low heat with just a wide tooth comb, so my hair didn't get bone straight, not what I was going for. I just wanted to get it straight enough so that straight enough and smooth enough that I could wrap a sponge roller around it. So you can't tell really what length my hair is. Or I should say, you can't really tell that I have a lot going on in here. That this is significantly shorter than this. Because the curls hide it. The curls hide it. So it's not, you know, there's that landline again. That landline is ringing. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I forgot where I left off, but I did have the 3-in-1 Shine Booster here just in case I needed it, but I'm not even gonna put anything on here. My hair is not dry at all. I will tell you, realistically, it's summertime, so it's hot, and this is not a style that I will be wearing out a lot in this heat, in the warm months. But wintertime, I can tell you this is definitely a style that I can be rocking a lot. No stress on my hair. Sponge rollers, they're satin lined, so they're not sucking moisture out of my hair. I just love it. So if and until I cut my hair to one length, I'll be rocking, you know, styles like this. So let me know what you think about it. But I'm happy with it. So you will very likely be seeing me with it once again. And last thing, curls just add so much volume and fullness to your hair. I have fine hair, and it's really thin in the back, fine and thin in the back near my nape. But the sponge rollers, they just give it some oomph and some life, and they just make it look beefy and big and full. So if you haven't experimented with sponge rollers, just try them. They're very inexpensive. You can get the small size. This is large. I think this is large. So they come even smaller than this, and they come a lot larger than this. But try sponge rollers and just, you know, play with them and find a style that works for you. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, keep it naturally corporate.